and researched with Isaac Darlington.
Let's be guided, people. Let's be guided. You have a mukolo, and for purposes of proper explanation, I'm going to use sound. You're my friend, and I have sound. You're having an introduction, and let's assume I have, for example, you want 4 bass beams, I have 3 bass beams. I have my full ranges, I have my tops, I have my mixer. Maybe see got day, for sound. You want 4 mics, I have 3 mics. And you're my friend. When it comes to time for contribution for the mukoro, the kwanjula, I contribute towards that. I give you the monies I have, maybe the 50, 100, 200,000, 300. And ideally, I'm not even really having expectations. I'm not giving you this money thinking that, oh, you're going to use my sound or anything. But I have the sound. Okay? I'm your friend. But then, and my sound is, for example, at 2.5 million. I have 80% of what you need for your event. And then you choose to go and hire sound. Let me say the business is in Kampala. The introduction is in Bali. You go and hire sound from Kampala at 5 million because they have 4 bass beams, because this person is branded Baba Dewo for some time. You want your Kwanjula to have a certain feel when they say, this sound from Kampala. Okay, let's use that. Have an inventive sound from Kampala for all your events, booking, DJs tend to play that thing. If you've hired sound from Kampala, Bajakaisa, or it's a DJ drop, yeah? So you're doing it because you feel like, I don't want to associate, this brand is still young. You're my friend, but your brand is young. Not that it's not able, but it is young. It has not necessarily done so many gigs. We've done a couple of gigs, but not so many. And you also know that we have the ability. But because you want to have a certain stand and say, I brought these guys from Kampala, they cost 5M, and they were at my mukolo, I don't think you qualify as my friend. Number one, a friend should be a support system, man. You have to be able to believe that I can deliver. It's understandable if out of the 4 bass beams or 5 bass beams, you want to have 1 bass beam. I have funny sound. There's even bars. The cables are faulty. Some people call this thing the spank on that enters whatever. It's faulty. The one that enters the tops and the machines, the mixer, my channels. Some of them don't work. That is very understandable. If you choose to skip such a person's business, even if it's your friend, what this sent nyinji for your mukolo, he has contributed 500,000, 1 million, 2 point whatever, but then this person is not able to pull it off. It's understandable. But really, if your friend has at least 80%, I'm a photographer. I can do videography quite well. I am not like the big brands in Kampala, but I have the ability to pull off this mukolo of yours. And you choose to skip me because you want to have, okay, this, and let me just use it just for just. You go and pick Sasha Vibes to shoot your wedding event because you feel like, I want Sasha Vibes. Prestige. These people who have built their names and brands, they had people who believed in them. There are people who gave them the first, second, third, fourth, fifth shot, and they developed. Now, in my success story, perhaps you're the person who's supposed to be there. Put your body for me so that we can grow brick by brick. And you choose not to. Who is going to give me that chance? I'm a creative. Who's going to give me that chance? If you, my closest person, the person that I call my friend, do not give me that chance. A lot of businesses these days work on recommendation, work on so-and-so is good. I used him in my function. You can work with him. So how will I go if you do not give me that opportunity? So your circles, even as a creative, you're a DJ, you really have to keep an eye out for those people, man. Those who are there to waste the time wasters. You might keep them around, but don't invest so much, because you see, when it comes to friendship, we are investing. We invest time, we invest finances, we invest knowledge into each other. I pour into you, you pour into me. It's supposed to be a two-way. Okay, so If I am constantly pouring out and our conversations only stop on conversation, but when it really counts, you do not show up for me, mbasi kubala. You're not my guy. You do not count as my friend. But if it really, when it really matters, you come through for me and we are there for each other, then it makes sense. That is friendship. So, my fellow creatives, watch out for those fake friends.
Unresearched with Isaac Darlington. Word of Faith Cathedral presents Go to the Next Level Power Conference Silver Jubilee Edition, happening from the 5th to the 9th of May from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. 9th May will be the Grand Celebration Day. Join hosts Bishop Andrew and Pastor Judith Mutengu and anointed ministers like Pastor Wilbur Fosokumu, Bishop Agri and Pastor Rispa Watindi, Apostle Thomas Mutete, Apostle Joe Paul and Thompson from Nigeria, Apostle Godfrey Apuli, Pastor Mike Mataya, Pastor Annette Muzera, with powerful ministration from Mrs. Waliawola Annette, Pastor Sylvia Muereza, and the Forever Worshippers, the Word of Faith Mass Choir. Don't miss the outpouring. Come experience healing, transformation, and a fresh move of God. Word of Faith Cathedral Namakwekwe, Mbale City. Remember, registration for the conference will only be 5,000 Ugandan shillings. For details, call or WhatsApp +256 705 966 763 or +256 782 751 859. Go to the Next Level Power Conference. Your time is now.